Hi everyone, welcome to Freezer Burns. By now you know me, I'm Greg, the frozen food master. And you're joining me as I eat my way through the freezer aisle one box at a time. Today, I'm reviewing this. It is the Kettle Cuisine Angus beefsteak chili with beans, $3.49 for this box. I'm ready to get it out of the box. We're gonna cook this chili in the microwave. Gonna get this into my belly because it is cold outside and I need some warmth. Down deep in the frozen food master's belly. Freezer Burns starts right now.
If you spend some time on Freezer Burns, then you might stave off the stomach churns. Greg's the frozen food master. He's best bud to your taste buds.
Once again, today we're reviewing the Kettle Cuisine Angus beefsteak chili with beans. $3.49 to $3.99 depending on where you get it around the country. For me, it was free. Kettle Cuisine has provided me with this chili to review for you all today. Let's take a look at this box. That looks like a hearty bowl of chili with a little garnish on top. On the outside, I'm gonna read some of the things on the box because by the end of it, you're gonna be like, man, this is like awesome feel-good chili. No artificial ingredients, all natural, minimally processed, gluten-free, dairy-free, 8 grams of fiber and 22 grams of protein. From the looks of this, it's like a nice reddish chili, not too brown, a nice rich red tomatoey based chili. I see really nice detail here on these pieces of Angus beefsteak. And of course, you know how I love some meat and I love some chili. This is made with beef raised without the use of any growth promoting hormones or antibiotics. This is some really good chili all around. Cooking instructions. There's two ways to cook this. There's a microwave instruction and a stovetop instruction. First of all, in the microwave, remove bowl from box, slightly pull back tab of film to vent, microwave on high 3 to 4 minutes, stir, and if soup isn't fully heated, replace film and heat soup on high for up to 1 more minute. Let stand for 1 minute. So at worst case scenario, we're talking about 5 minutes of cook, 1 minute of rest. Stovetop instructions, remove bowl from box. With the film intact, flip the bowl over, run under cool water for 30 seconds. We're gonna loosen up that frozen soup, or in this case chili, in that bowl. We're gonna turn it back over, we're gonna remove the film, we're gonna place the contents in a pot, we're gonna heat and stir, and that, depending on how you have your stovetop settings, could be anywhere from the same 4 to 5 minutes to a little bit longer to a little bit less. Nutrition facts. This box contains 1 serving. That serving has 250 calories, 80 calories from fat, 9 grams total fat, 4 grams saturated fat. There's 540 milligrams of sodium, but the big thing, 8 grams of dietary fiber and 22 grams of protein. Let's take this out of the box because I want to see what we got inside. Okay, hard, thick, black plastic bowl. This is, I don't know, this is maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 3.5 to 4 inches in diameter. Inside is just like a real red mess under there, underneath the film. I'm gonna pull this tab back a little bit because I'm supposed to vent it. And actually, you can kind of see what's going on there. It's just frozen, orangey red, like a mix between maroon and a dark orange. The colors of fall, guys. And when I come back, I'm gonna have taken this out of the microwave. I'm gonna tell you how it smells, and I'm gonna get this into my belly. Taking this out of the microwave, I cooked it for 4 minutes, pulled back the film all the way, stirred it up. I did not have to cook it for that extra minute that they asked about on the box. Here is what we have. It smells wonderful. I'm gonna try to show you a little bit of the color here. It smells like a nice tomatoey, not necessarily like Texas style in terms of chili, definitely not Cincinnati style. It's very tomatoey. I smell real rich vegetables inside, and the ingredients just smell so fresh. I'm really excited to get this into my mouth and down deep into my belly. In terms of thickness, It is a cross between a soup and a chili. Now, I've let this rest for 1 minute as directed. I imagine that as this cools down even further, it's going to thicken up a little bit. That being said, some of the common thickening agents in chili happen to have gluten, and because this is gluten-free, I'll be interested to see if this stays a little watery or not. In terms of ingredients, I see really big red beans. I'm picking up some pieces of onion and some green pepper and some pieces of Angus steak. I will say that the pieces of steak are a little smaller than I thought they were. That I thought they would be based on what I see on the outside of the box. But all in all, there are a lot of little pieces of steak, and that all adds up to some good stuff. So there aren't like big chunks like you would find even like in a Campbell's chunky soup, the big sirloin chunks. But there is quite a bit of Angus steak right here in this bowl. Now the moment of truth. As I mentioned, I let this rest for about 1 minute. It's still steaming, piping hot. And I'm gonna get a nice spoonful here. I can see bits of tomato, bits of steak. There's some onion here, some green pepper. I wanna get this into my belly. Let's see how it tastes. You can see me kind of drinking and chewing, and I think that's really good for chili. Chili is not a soup, right? I mean, it's soup-like, but you want to be able to chew some of these bits and pieces inside, and you definitely can. And I'm not saying that you have to chew it because it's super chewy. There's just substance there. There's stuff to chew onto and to eat. The flavoring is good. It's not overly salty, which is a big fear of mine whenever you get pre-packaged chili. It's not spicy at all. There is maybe at best it is a half of a pepper on the spice scale. So don't expect something super spicy. In fact, you might want to like supplement from your spice rack and add some additional hot sauce or cayenne or chili powder. Let me take another bite. So definitely, if I didn't know that this was called chili and I ate it, I would say, yeah, okay, it's chili, but it's kind of right, that's a perfect hybrid between a tomatoey beef soup and a very light, unspicy chili. It's right down the middle. It is very enjoyable, however, and at this warmth coming down into my belly feels so good on this brisk fall day that I'm shooting this at. So I'm really happy about that, and I think that the taste is decent. I think the quality of ingredients is superb, and for the value, this is a nice bowl, nice size bowl of chili. This is the Kettle Cuisine Angus Beefsteak Chili with Beans, $3.49 to $3.99 for this bowl. This is a decent sized bowl, good quality ingredients, especially if you're living a gluten-free diet. This is well worth the price because the taste is superb for a gluten-free, especially. If you don't live a gluten-free diet, it's still a really rich experience, great ingredients, like I said, good taste. That being said, it's not the best chili I've had in the frozen food aisle from taste alone, gluten aside, but it's definitely a very, very good meal. All that being said, I give this a 4-star. Question of the day, what do you like on or in your chili? Some people like special ingredients, right? Cocoa powder, ooh, cinnamon. People like tomato sauce, extra tomato sauce. Do you like onions, cheese? How do you like to eat your chili? What's your ideal chili? Leave it in the comment section and you will win, possibly, a free bowl of Kettle Cuisine soups or chili. As always, I'm your host, Greg, the Frozen Food Master. This has been another review of Freezer Burns. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time.